In the Barack and Hard Play segment tonight, President Obama met with the Republican leadership today at the White House. I wish I could report that something interesting happened, but nothing did. So, we turn to Monica Crowley and Alan Colmes, posing two questions to them. First, will Mr. Obama lose his fight to raise taxes on the wealthy? Second, why is the president remaining silent on the WikiLeaks deal? Colmes, predict the outcome of the tax deal.
He will not lose his fight to rescind the Bush tax cuts for the wealthy, which is the way I would put it. They're going to have a deal to cut taxes for the middle class, which is what they should do. And Obama should say, let's at least agree on what we can agree on, cut taxes for the middle class.
Most pundits, even liberal pundits, don't believe that the president is going to do that. They will temporarily extend the Bush tax cuts. That's what most
They may temporarily extend them till the next Congress. They'll have to deal with it at the beginning of the next Congress.
Then he's toast because next Congress.
They're going to have, but they're going to at least keep the middle class tax cuts. They got to do that.
Yeah, and let's be clear: nobody is getting a tax cut. This is just the extension of the current Bush tax rates.
Right.
Here's what's going to happen. What we saw today was a whole lot of nothing. It was a nothing burger. However, when you look at the Republicans, they were calm and they were smiling. They realized they have the upper hand in this conversation, not just politically, but economically as well. Because if you allow these,
were calm and were you
and
there?
Smiling afterwards. No, but I was watching Fox News' coverage of this, and Cantor and Boehner had big Cheshire cat grins on their faces. They know that they have the upper hand both politically and economically, because if you raise taxes in this kind of economic situation, it's going to be a disaster.
I was desperately seeking to get some news out of this meeting, and I didn't get anything. I got
only
zero.
An hour meeting. You want a Busby Berkeley production.
Only an hour meeting. I got nothing out of this at all as far as what either side is going to do.
Here's what's going to go down. The president needs to save face with guys like Colmes and people in his base. Right. So he has now deferred it to his budget director, Jack Lew, and to So
you say he's going to punt to those guys, and those guys are going to say, for the sake of the nation and the economy, we're going to extend it.
You got to do it temporarily, Mr. President. He's going to say, look, I'm having my arms twisted. And
so I think you're going to be wrong, but we'll see.
Right.
Now, you were watching, well, we'll see. We got it on videotape.
But you always think I'm going to be wrong. I mean, come on.
You are always wrong.
Okay.
Brit Hume last night said that Mr. Obama was being smart for not saying anything at all about WikiLeaks. I said, I want my leader to demonstrate the anger that this should never ever happen.
Bad move.
Why?
Well, Britt was exactly right. You don't want Obama to make more of the story than it is. Like he did with the first time when the leaks came out of the Afghani and the Iraqi war, and the president and his people said, nothing new here, move on. Nothing to see here.
So you're content with basically letting this WikiLeaks operation, which actually went down today, somebody attacked it and knocked it off the air. You're content in letting them do whatever they want?
Well, content. I'm glad this information came out. I'm glad the American taxpayer got some transparency.
Are you glad that the American government cannot protect top secret cables? Are you glad?
No, I think they should be able to protect it, but it's not WikiLeaks' fault.
It's not WikiLeaks' fault.
The dissemination of information, as Judge Napolitano would tell you, is actually protected.
So now Judge Napolitano is supposed to be the litmus test for rational thinking?
Well, I believe he's
is that what you're telling me?
Didn't you call him one of the great legal minds in this country, isn't he?
Did you not get the sarcasm of that remark?
Is that what that was?
Okay. What do you say?
This is the third time WikiLeaks has released top secret information. First on the Iraq War, second on Afghanistan, and third on our foreign policy and diplomacy. And the reason why I agree with you that the commander-in-chief should be very forceful and passionate in denouncing this and ordering his both Secretary of State and Attorney General to go after this full force is that each of those three times endangered American lives and the lives of those who are cooperating with the United States government.
No evidence of that. There's no evidence. Tell me what life was compromised. By the way, where were conservatives on the leak on Valerie Plame that endangered her career? They were quiet about that. They had no problem with that leak. The retribution
I had a problem
against
with that
Joe
leak.
Wilson.
I didn't want poor Valerie Plame. But
look
how it all turned out.
Most conservatives didn't have a problem with that, and Scooter Libby's term was commuted. His prison term was commuted.
I don't want anybody getting leaked for anything. So don't be.
But then you must be alone among conservatives.
Colmes is making my case because in the Plame Libby case, the left piled on Scooter Libby unfairly over a CIA intelligence officer that her life wasn't in threat,
and now
you actually have lives in threat. And the left
That's a pretty good point, Colmes.
It's the opposite. The conservatives had no problem with ruining this woman's career.
But what about you? You were outraged by the Valerie Plame leak, and now you're not outraged by WikiLeaks.
I was outraged by all of the. I think the leaks are good.
You just said WikiLeaks should be held accountable.
WikiLeaks is a very different situation.
It's different.
Yes.
They're still leaking stuff that's top
They're giving
secret.
Information. Wait a minute. Where's conservatives on?
Wait, no, I don't. Where's Alan
conservatives
Colmes?
on? I want transparency.
Holmes.
I want my tax dollars accounted for.
Holmes,
and we trust the government all of a sudden to do the right thing, right?
You realize you're just blathering now.
No, I don't realize that, Mr. O'Reilly.
The audience just heard you say you have no problem with WikiLeaks and shouldn't bother them for releasing. Yet you had a major problem with leaks from whoever did it with Valerie Plame.
I'll tell you what the difference is, and here's my opportunity to respond. This was particular retribution by the Bush administration toward one woman
and Assange isn't retribution?
Because of one guy's career, because of Joe Wilson and his opposition to the Iraq War.
So because it was personal, you objected?
It was personal to them. What Assange is doing is releasing. No, it's not personal.
No, he doesn't. He is just like the U.S.
No, it's not personal. He is actually trying to stop these ridiculous, inane, insane, illegal, and immoral wars. They're two very different situations.
Okay.
That the U.S. starts for no reason.
Here we go.
Yeah, well, Iraq was no reason. Okay. Iraq was a despicable foreign policy.
Without relitigating the Iraq War, let's get back to your basic question, Bill, which is why the Commander-in-Chief has not come out with any kind of statement on this. Instead, he wheeled out Attorney General Holder and the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, both of whom gave very dispassionate, mechanical, and monotone statements on this. Where's the passion on this? Where's the passion on any national security crisis from this administration?
Well, where's the indictment against?
You know what it is? You know what it is? This president wants everybody else to be the face of the crises and the debacle. He is voting present yet again, just as he voted present on everything else in his administration. He's voting present here when American lives are in danger.
Hasn't this president killed more of the bad guys than the previous president in the same time frame? Hasn't he gone out and got more of these terrorists?
Well, that's what I said. That's what I'd like to see, a little drone hit Assange, right?
Oh, you want to get?
No, now they're going to get me on Media Matters again.
In other words, you want to get the guy who disseminates the information because you don't want information.
I think he's a bad guy, Colin.
Whether or not he's a bad guy, he did not break the law.
If we lived in Great Britain, 007 would be getting him.
I thought you guys wanted transparency and information about where our taxpayer dollars are.
All I want is a nice supper, Colmes. All right, thank you very much for being in here.